Jai Sri Kusum Haranath. Pagal Haranath, Part 1, Letter number 30, addressed to Shri Nrsimha Prasad Mukherjee. At your auspicious feet, Nrsimha Babu, I am informed of the all-round welfare of all of you. Who else, except he who sees through the heart, would know the pleasure I enjoy on receiving your letters? Flowers blooming in the jungle show themselves to him whose flowers they are, and as if with pride, they wither and drop to go into the earth again. My condition is exactly like those flowers, blooming and withering. The only regret, however, is that I could not show. Will Krishna ever grant an opportunity of showing? Who knows the will of the all-will? When Krishna has given a gem, he will surely grant an opportunity of putting it round the neck someday. But if the call comes before the chance to show, I would say the words of the sage, quote, "The widow stays behind at home, give her food," unquote. My life does not belong to me now. I am now very poor, a beggar at every door, seeking for mercy. My Krishna is extremely merciful. His mercy has no parallel and is never ending. He has now kindly brought me at your door. O merciful, how great is your mercy! So much trouble for a sinner. Poor as I am, I know not wherewith to repay it. I have no devotion, no love. This dry desert-like heart, even if I give, why should you accept it? Want to make me a perennial debtor? Do so. Exactly that's my prayer too at your feet. You have written that at places you have failed to understand my words. This is very true. The words of a madman are often incoherent and are therefore not understood. At times, I myself fail to understand my own words and laugh in silence. He alone knows what game is being played. On many occasions, efforts made to understand have led me to lose my goal. Firstly, I have already lost my caste, family, and honor. Over and above this. Secondly, losing the goal too would no doubt be most enjoyable and most distressing at the same time. Venom and nectar mingled together. Very delicious. Very delicious, sir. Bless me so that I may ever remain immersed in such pleasure and pain and keep others too so immersed. The merciful maidens are the sole guides of this kingdom. But you know what? If you try to be clever with them, instead of showing you the lovely Radha Kund, that is the tank consecrated by Radharani, they will lead you to the reservoir of hell. Being in error and unfamiliar, we, mistaking the reservoir of hell for the lovely Radha Kund, remain immersed in the worst afflictions as if those were the delightful enjoyments. We do not ourselves know the way to this kingdom, and by trifling with those who are able to show us the way, we bring about our own destruction. Unconsciously, we turn these very personifications of love to dreadful oceans of venom and allow ourselves to be consumed by the poison fire of our own creation. You are aware that this ocean, which is the storehouse of precious stones and gems, the birthplace of moon and nectar, is also the vast receptacle of burning poison which consumes the whole universe. Without possessing the refinements of Narayana, one cannot obtain nectar and Lakshmi. Venom and venom only for the nonchalant like Shiva. Those having refinements can steer safely across an ocean surging with joy and sorrow. Others get drowned. I have fallen into deep and am struggling for life. If you lift me, sir, out of it, I shall be saved. Otherwise, I shall run headlong into the abysmal hell. Sir, where there are prospects of both gain and loss, the wise give up the idea of gain and do not even think of approaching such a place. The Shastras also say, quote, "The path of wise men is the true path," unquote. So I say, such an ocean should never be approached. If, however, it becomes necessary to go there, one must do his best to sail with utmost caution. Experienced sailors should be humored so that with their aid it might be possible someday to reach the kingdom of the master of all crafts. Or else, while ducking, salt water entering the stomach would only distend it. My stomach is about to burst. Still, I am incapable of taking needful care. Knowing you are the most proper physician, I have sought your protection. Now be kind. Your boat is sound and your boatman is clever. You have entered your boat with due precaution, so there is absolutely no fear for you. For me, both are bad. My boat is leaky and the boatman stupid and is confined to a single track. I have jumped with eyes open and am expecting to be drowned every moment. I am exploring options before I drown. Useless though the idea may be, a stray straw is considered a sufficient aid by a sinking man. My own condition is exactly similar. I do not know if these maidens, the very personifications of love, would look at me with affectionate eyes or would laugh seeing me sinking. They alone know that. I suppose the latter is my lot. Sir, no one can sink others so smilingly and playfully. Tender as they are equally hard. The Shastras say, quote, "harder than the thunderbolt and softer than the flower," unquote. Very apt are these words when applied to them. There is no other force as amazing and strong, but I humbly submit to them that to soil the hand by killing a rat is no heroism. Sir, when I think of them, I forget everything, cannot recollect what I say or what I hear. When I think of this dangerous whirlpool, I become inert through fear, and this extreme fear makes me seek the shelter of the dread himself. Let me see what they can do to me. Sir, this talk alone has already made me mad. I am not inclined to take a single step towards another topic. Then again, hunger makes me seek the kitchen. So, I have shaped the course of my hand after mind and vice versa. My desires will remain unsatisfied until we meet, neither would they leave me. Quote, I have vainly served the miserly and the wicked for momentary and unsteady pleasures, unquote. Such is exactly my position. Let me take leave now. My pen refuses to move any further. Be kind. Your slave, Horror. Jai Shri Kusum Haranath.